Russell, the Silver Lake Stadium, Eastleigh Football Club. You familiar with much here? As far as pitches go for the National League, it's brilliant place to come and play. Happy with preparation today?
Yeah, I played here. I managed here once at MK, and I've been here a few times last season. So yeah, it's a great place to play. The pitch is always good, to be honest. Really good club. I know a few of the guys. They treat us really well when we come down here. Obviously, two Saints legends in the dugout as well. So I think it's brilliant. We have a connection with them, and we got this game. It was great preparation for us, and hopefully they found it worthwhile as well. So yeah, it's been a good evening.
The 7-1. What did you make of the performance overall?
Yeah, I don't care about the scoreline. I'm annoyed we conceded a goal from a set play. I'm really annoyed at that, and the guys know that. But we're 2 weeks in, haven't done actually much work on that, to be honest, yet, because there's been more important things. But I'm really happy with the new lads, how they adapted. I'm really happy with the young guys. We've got some really exciting young talent at the club, so that was nice to see. So yeah, we have a couple of precautionary things with Adam and Ronnie, because they just feel a little bit of tightness at this stage of pre-season. It's quite normal. And I think both could have probably played on, but there's just no point in risking it at this stage. So yeah, we'll assess them tomorrow. It's probably the only two negatives of the evening, to be honest. But yeah, some really good stuff.
Adam Armstrong signed a new long-term contract. How crucial was that, and how excited are you to have him going into the Premier League next season?
Yeah, we love Adam. He's been massive for us. So he played as a number 9 tonight. He can play wide left, wide right. He's so versatile, brilliant character. And I think it's really important we reward people for doing well, and also try and avoid as many situations of people going into the last year of their contract as we possibly can. So yeah, that is really really important bit of business for us.
Just a couple of other kind of transfer ones. Charlie Alcaraz, Kyle Walker-Peters, Paul Onuachu. Can you give us a kind of a line on each of them and what you think their futures are looking like?
Charlie played tonight and scored. So.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
And Shea Adams, I should add to that as well.
Yeah, so Shea's not here. I don't know where he is at the moment. We'll touch base, I'm sure, at some point. But yeah, it looks at this minute in time unlikely he will be back. But things change in football, things happen, so we'll wait and see. Paul is back now with us after a bit of an extended break. He had a brilliant season in Turkey at a club that has a lot of affection for him now. So we'll have to wait and see. They all have a chance while they're back here. They all have a chance. And then as the pre-season pans out and we get longer into it and they assess their situation in terms of what it looks like, if they're going to be playing, if they're going to be involved or not, then it will be a discussion between us and them. And then we'll wait and see. But everyone when is back here, genuinely, you have to have a chance. We haven't got the biggest squad at the moment either. A lot of young guys involved at the moment, so you have a chance to stake your claim.
Heading to Spain next, what are you hoping to get out of that training camp with all the lads?
Well, just more progression, more improvement, more fitness, more adaptation tactically to what we want from the new guys, and just time together. I really enjoy being with this group, and they enjoy being there with each other. So yeah, looking forward to it in a bit of sun.
How excited are you for the Premier League next season? Personally, going to these big arenas, the best league in the world, from a personal point of view, how excited are you to tackle that challenge?
Yeah, I'm really excited about the challenge. The biggest challenge is to remain ourselves, I think. That's for all of us, the players, the staff, the club, the team, to be better at what we do and to keep trying to progress. But yeah, it's really, really exciting challenge. I'm looking forward to it.
And there's been, already so much talk about your style of football. And you said in that press conference after the playoff final, we will change, but we don't want to lose, our core identity of who we are.
Did I say we'll change?
You said maybe slight adjustments, but you okay. But you want to keep the core identity of who you are as a team.
I think it's illogical to get to the Premier League. So I've been a manager for 4.5 years in League One, in the Championship, with three different teams that look so similar but different, but played with the same game model, whatever you want. So I understand now, standing here in the first game of pre-season, that when we win, I have the quote on my wall: the game model will not be questioned, not one bit. In fact, that people maybe talk about it in a really nice, positive way. Some people will hate it always. But when we lose, it'll be the first thing they talk about. It won't be about the quality of the opposition. It will be about me being naive and about us not being able to implement the game model, which the players did brilliantly last season. So it's illogical to me that we would get somewhere together doing something, and then through fear or lack of belief or conviction we would then go and do something else. Is like in any business, if my kids said to me, I've really enjoyed this but I want to do this, I'm going to do this now because I don't think I can do that, it'd be the worst message in the world as a parent. So whilst I'm in charge of this group, and I have the honour and the privilege of being in charge of this group, we will try and be better at what we do for sure. And there are going to be games where we play against some amazing opposition where we'll look a bit different. But are we going to go to Man City away and Liverpool away and set up to camp and defend? We're not. We're just not. So we have to accept sometimes we'll get beat playing in our way, and sometimes we're going to have beautiful moments and maybe games and results people don't expect, and maybe we surprise people. But yeah, people will keep saying to me about this, the style and all that stuff. If the European final, just when I watched it, I don't think the best players won, but the best team did, with the best game model, is my opinion. And that's not a criticism of any. I think Gareth and Steve and what his staff have done were incredible, like how far they've taken England team. But yeah, for me it was about the best team in the tournament won, and they were the best team because they had so much belief in the way they play, and also I think it's run in that country for so long. If you put it into cultural context, how they play, the style, tradition, culture, the way they do things, it's ingrained. And we have that at this club now from the bottom up. So until I'm told otherwise, we will continue on that journey.
And just finally, we've seen a lot of work done to St Mary's Stadium, this new northern wall that's going to be installed. It's been installed. How excited are you for that kind of atmosphere that it will generate?
And I think we want to create a huge atmosphere at the stadium. West Brom was honestly and the playoffs was one of the best moments we experienced last season. Was incredible. I appreciate we're probably not going to get that every game, but their fans have such a big part to play, and the connection they have to this team is so important. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.